Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. For today's video, I'm just going to be doing a good old classic makeup tutorial on this look right here. I wanted to go for this peachy, just all peachy, simple summer vibe. So if you want to see how to get this look, keep on watching. Firstly, you know the drill. Please go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. But since you're already subscribing, just ring the bell so you get notified every single time I upload. Also, don't forget, for the algorithm, go ahead and like the video. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started. I am just going to be prepping my eyes with some concealer. Any concealer will do. And I am going to go ahead and set that with some setting powder. It could be any powder that you have. For this look, I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. I'm going in with the color Love Handles. And I'm going in with this big fluffy brush. And I'm just applying that very, very freely all over my crease area. Does not have to be neat at all. I'm going to go in with the color My Man, which is more of a peachy shade, and I am adding that right over top of what I just did with the same brush, right in the exact same areas that I originally laid that first color. I'm going to go into this color here called Feeling Myself with a slight more precise brush. I am going to go ahead and add that color to my outer corners. This is just going to intensify the color a bit more and add some more vibrancy to this entire look. As you can see, I am focusing that peachy color just on the outer edge of my eyeball and slightly bringing it inwards. Going back to the shade My Man, the orangey color, I am taking the big fluffy brush and just kind of applying that. At this point, I'm just literally applying it all over my crease area, all over the entire look. And it's just a wind wiper motion, just going right back and forth. And then I'm ready to go ahead and start with this Flutter palette from ColourPop. I want to go ahead and add this color Dwindle, which is a creamy eyeshadow. It is the most beautiful coral pink color, and I'm adding that with my fingertips just on my eyelids. I just wanted peach all over my eyelids, but I did want a little something, so this little cream colored eyeshadow adds the perfect little bit of shimmer. It's perfect. And then I went in with this color Meteorite, which is just like a little bit more of a deeper coral, and I just focused that color just on my outer corners just to give a little bit of dimension. Not too much, nothing crazy. You want this entire look to be the same, kind of the same tone of color. Just keeping that right close on those outer edges. And guys, we are done with the eye look. I just wanted this very simple, very easy. So I am just moisturizing my face now with the SkinMD Natural Shielding Lotion. And then I am also adding this primer on top. This is from Wet n Wild. I've been loving this primer. It mattifies and hydrates at the same time. And then for foundation, I'm going to be mixing these two. So I'm comboing here the Wet n Wild Dewy foundation along with the Hourglass Vanish Stick foundation. I feel like just, I like to combo. I like to mix things up a little bit. And I feel like this combo is actually very, very nice because the Dewy foundation gives you that little glow and the Hourglass has a good coverage. So this was a really good combo. I really enjoyed how this made my skin look. And I'm going to go ahead and start concealing with the Benefit Boing Cakeless Concealer. I've had this for a while. It's been a while. And I really love the finish of this concealer. It really brightens up my under eyes. Sorry about my grandma face there. Guys, I don't know why I always make that face every single time. And to set my concealer and the rest of my face, I'm using my good old trusty Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. If there's any powder you can get that's high-end, I would recommend that one. It's the best. For brows, I am using the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof Brow Pencil Spoolie type of thing. I've been really liking this. It gets the brows done really easily and really quickly. It gets it done. And I'm going to bronze the skin with the Milani Silky Matte Bronzer. I'm going to carve out the cheekbones with this MAC 109 brush first. And just make sure, add it on your forehead, all over just to give that warmth to the face. I love this bronzer, honestly. It's been a while. I love going back to things that you haven't used in a while. That's what I've been doing. Just contouring my schnoz a bit, feathering it out so it's not so harsh. And for blush, I'm going to be adding this gorgeous Milani blush called Romantic Rose. It's such a beautiful, subtle color. Just gives you the perfect amount of pigmentation to your cheeks. It's very soft, radiant, it's buildable, it's perfect. And I've been loving to do this lately. I'm adding a layer of the Milani Luminoso blush and I'm adding that right over top of that. I love mixing blushes together. This just gives such a beautiful pop of peach. I am going to be highlighting with the Wet n Wild Halo Better Than Sex highlight. Holy smokes, this highlight is so finely milled, so natural, gives you that wet look. I just love it. Just applying that down the bridge of my nose, all over the highlighting areas. I really, really love the finish of this. I'm going to glowify my face a little bit more and add this NYX High Glass Finishing Powder all over my face. It adds a little bit of a glow. Just think of a very subtle highlight all over your face. That's what it does. And I'm going to go and start smoking my under eyes. I'm going to keep it so simple. I'm just using a pencil brush. I'm doing one color from the palette. I think it's called My Man. That's the color. And that's all I'm doing under my lash line. I'm just smoking it out with that single color. Going back into the highlight that I was using earlier, I am going to just use that as well to highlight my inner corners. I didn't even wet the brush. The glow is unreal. For lashes, I'm going to go in with the Max Volume Mascara from Wet n Wild. I've been on the hunt for a different mascara in the drugstore besides the Lash Paradise. I still haven't found it yet, but I think this one does a really, really good job. You just have to keep layering over and over again. And for lipstick, I am finishing this off with the Rimmel London Hella Pink lipstick. It's such a beautiful peachy-ish nude. I don't know how to explain it. It's just so beautifully and so nice. I'm done. I'm done with this look. I am just adding my Morphe setting spray. Guys, we are done with this glowy, peachy, simple look. I hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.